Cahill. I'm very, very proud to now be known as the other Tim. I'm Lieutenant Governor. It took me a while to get used to it, but I'm used to it now. Welcome to Quincy, the City of Presidents. It's my honor and privilege to introduce our next governor to you all here. First of all, I want to thank you for doing such a splendid job in helping to all win Quincy, to win Weymouth, and to win most of the South Shore in the primary. We couldn't have done it without all of the active people in this room, many elected officials, many people who helped out on the phones, did the hard work, worked at the grassroots level, and really made it happen. We're very proud and very thankful, and one of the reasons the ball's here is because you folks came through. So thank you very much. Thank our mayor for opening up the festivities here today, for the job that he's doing here in the city of Quincy. As cities go in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, so goes the state of Massachusetts. It's very important for cities like Quincy, Weymouth, Worcester, Springfield to survive, because if they don't survive, we don't survive. The problems will leave the cities and go into the suburbs, and they will be problems that we will not be able to fix when they get out. We need to fix them at the grassroots level. And that's why I'm so excited about supporting Deval Patrick, because he gets it as a campaigner. He will get it as a governor. And we're very, very happy that he understands the problems and is ready to roll up his sleeves and address those problems come January 15th, I believe is the date. 236 years ago, a young Quincy lawyer named John Adams set out to defend the perpetrators of the Boston Massacre. It was not a popular decision. It was certainly not a popular defense in this country. But John Adams believed in justice. It didn't matter where you were, who you were. He believed that in order for this country to survive, we had to be a country of laws. We had to believe in justice, whether or not we agreed with people who did certain things. It was probably the most unpopular defense in the history of this country. And it did not win John Adams many friends, but it made this country stronger. It created the set of laws that we live by today and brought into our justice system a system of justice. Deval Patrick has spent his whole life, like John Adams, defending people, trying to make sure that justice is blind and that justice is equal. And we should not sit back and let Cahill and the Republicans rip him apart for that, because he's doing the right thing. At least many of us that are here. He came from the south side of Chicago, brought up by a single mother, living in a one-room apartment with his sister and his mother. Nothing was handed to him. He worked very hard to build himself up, to take himself up to the next level. Came here to Massachusetts to get his start on the way up. And that's why we're so proud to have him as our gubernatorial candidate for the Democratic Party, because he came here and he saw opportunity, and he took that opportunity. And now he wants to give that opportunity to the rest of us. A year ago, nobody knew who Deval Patrick was. Just like when he came to Milton Academy back in the 60s. Nobody knew who he was then, and nobody knew who he was a year ago. But he had a dream, and he had a vision. And the vision was to run a campaign from the bottom up. Not to focus on the pundits, not to focus on the polls, and not to put all his effort on TV, on the media, but to go out to the people and to talk to those people, to try to find out what was important to them, what they were looking for in a state leader, and then try to develop a plan that would address the problems of the Commonwealth. For too long in this state, we have had governors that haven't cared about us, that haven't cared about our state, and we're looking to the next opportunity before they even warm the seat in the corner office. This man is different. I've seen him in action. I've loved everything that he stood for. He has not been afraid to take tough stances as a candidate. He will not be afraid to take those tough stances as the governor. That's why he's going to do a good job. That's why we need to support him. And that's why 4 weeks from today, 4 weeks from yesterday, less than 4 weeks, we have to elect this man as the next governor of Massachusetts. I'm very proud to introduce my friend, your friend, and the next governor of Massachusetts, Deval Patrick.